4 hours later.
Bro, it's not up to me. It's up to God.
Let's see what you got.
All right. Hi there.
Oh my God!
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Congratulations on being sober.
Can you even laugh? I feel like
I can't laugh. My neck. Feel my neck.
Oh my God! This is horrifying.
Is this worth it though?
Yeah.
No, where are my headphones?
Oh my God!
I've been working on it. Working on it. I've been working on it. Working on.
Hey, you and Daryl had a little meeting. Like, you want to take care of the kid? And you go, you get the kid. I'll do the dishes. That's your mistake. Daryl played in the playpen with his son the entire time everyone cleaned up. That is the dream. You fucked up. Don't come at me for choosing the wrong role there.
Our elderly parents, our cute parents are cooking all day. The least we could do is clean.
The dishes, dude.
You got there.
It was a lot of food, and you had us go on a 2-mile walk. I needed to take some breaths. I can't believe we should have done the dishes right away. You were like, let's walk 2 miles.
Are you good to do that walk again at Christmas?
No.
Well, now that I know it's coming, I'll
You're
rest
ready.
up. But
Yeah, you'll rest up.
It was kind of a surprise. We're just going to walk around the neighborhood, about 2 miles, and it's dark outside. I'm not supposed to walk after dark. I did that once. It got clocked.
Yeah, he got hit by a car.
Unbelievable.
I
He's
just
okay
got out of
though.
physical therapy. Look at my outfit.
Gorgeous.
Nice legs.
Nice little shorts. See,
Yeah,
Daryl
yeah.
can drink forever and not throw up, but he falls asleep.
I get sleepy, which
and then I
you
have
know.
to carry his ass, or
No, you just
I
have to wake
take
me
your
up.
shoes off.
Yeah, I like to fall asleep. I'm gonna take my shoes off right now.
Yeah,
It's all because Megan's just like, I don't want to watch this movie alone. Wake up. Like,
dude, I didn't know I was marrying a grandpapa. Falls asleep at 9 p.m. He'll put on a horror movie and they'll be like,
Because
your horror movies are shit.
They're bad.
They're shit movies.
And I'd rather watch my eyelids than watch.
the truth comes out.
Well, other movies,
Okay. Yeah, totally. You pick
fall
one
asleep every
tonight.
night.
Sometimes Daryl picks weird 80s throwbacks, so.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you're probably looking at those dad movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Going
trying to
back.
learn something.
Daryl loves a rom-com. He loves a rom-com, and I love shitty horror movies. Okay, and because of that, we're going to treat you, okay? So the Grinch and I are going to send both of you, pay attention now, both of you, to an all expenses paid spa day. Because you girls need a break, okay?
Live it up.
You need some time off. You need some TLC. You need some love. You're going to
Treat
the spa,
yourself.
queen. Oh, my goodness.
Not doing anything with your life and your
That's
fucking,
you
like,
to yourself.
It's myself to myself. Oh my
You
God.
say that in person, too. When you're awake, you say, I'm a piece of shit. You're
It's
not.
just like, get it together. I'm like, I'm trying.
That's
But
your
it's
inner
not my
critic.
dad, it's me.
It's your inner self-kick. It's your inner critic.
I am mean to myself in my
Yeah.
dreams. Oh, my
Oh
God.
boy.
How do we work on that? Just like try to be easier?
Understand the dreams and see what lessons they're trying to teach you. And yes, in your daily life, be a little bit kinder, be a bit more compassionate to yourself. Your dreams want you to fall in love with yourself. That's the whole goal of them, that they want you every night to sleep and dream. And then in the morning to remember those dreams, decode them, and bring the precious, priceless insights into your waking life to help you evolve. The purpose of your dreams is to help you evolve, because that's why we're here on this earth. It isn't to be hugely popular. It isn't to get loads of money. It isn't to be famous. It isn't to get masses of likes. It's to evolve and learn and find meaning and purpose in that learning.
Yeah, if something embarrassing happened to you at the club, you pretty much just hide in the bathroom until.
yeah.
I was gonna say,
You
I
ride
hid
it
in the
out.
And I'd be like, Mom, leave
Yeah, you
word,
hide in the
get me.
locker.
You
Megan,
hid in a locker.
Yeah, you yelled at me.
I tortured you. I'm
you
so
yelled
sorry.
at me. Yeah, you disowned me, and I hid in the locker.
But to be fair, you hid in the men's locker room, which I couldn't go in, so I
for
wouldn't
sure.
find
The
you.
worst part was like people were just using the locker, and then someone was like, "I think there's a kid in this locker." I'm like, "No, there isn't a kid in this locker."
No, he's not here. His sister hurt his
You can't
feelings.
see me.
Yo,
Bad.
I'm sorry for whatever I said to you that made you
I
hide
was
in the
surprised
locker.
it fit in that locker.
Me too. That's
just a pro hider from all our nights hide
Yeah,
and seek with
that's what it
dad,
was.
dude.
Yeah.
But that's another
Yes.
story for another time. One of my favorite people and quotes, favorite people, Cher, quotes.
yes.
Cher's mom, Cher the singer, do you believe that
Of
person?
course.
Yep. Cher's mom told her when she was a kid, she was like, you will never be,
I know this quote.
you know, I live by, I actually legitimately live by
Check
this
this
quote.
out.
You will never be the prettiest, you'll never be the smartest, and you'll never be the most talented. But you can outwork anybody to get exactly what you want.
What's going on in your life?
I'm
I'm bleeding.
Okay, you're bleeding. I'm feeling like a human finally. It's taken.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's taken. So this is 5 months sober now, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we?
Yeah.
Yeah, June 1st till now,
So about.
5 months. Yeah, so I haven't felt like a human for about 4 months, and then these last couple weeks, I'm like, okay.
What does feeling like a human mean? Like normal?
Yeah, well, I don't really know what normal feels like. I feel like I'm a crazy person, but I feel just like here, present, happy.
Wow.
I feel good. Like that. Doing this podcast was such a nightmare for me because I didn't have my medicine. Right, so I signed up to this podcast when I had my medicine, and then we jump into this. I'm withdrawing from all the drugs, all the booze, and I'm like, this is my nightmare. I don't know how to be a person. And now I'm fucking feeling good.
Change.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've always wanted to say this to someone, but we're gonna help you get to Disneyland, and I'm gonna send you to Disney's Grand Californian Hotel, Queen, because you're a princess. My mouth is watering. I don't even like these things. I'm hungry.
No, Lilo.
Oh, Chihuahua.
No, Lilo.
Chihuahua. What do you want?
Lilo is on my shoulder.
Okay, try it. Try it. Childhood? Childhood?
It brings me back.
Does it?
I was like one of the only kids in class that enjoyed candy corn.
You know what was great about Justin, our little brother?
I
Is
could
that
immediately feel the stomach ache, though.
He would hate. Justin would hate any type of chocolate.
Oh, bro.
In
Yeah.
the and we were like, "You poor thing, let's take that off your hands." And we would get all his candy.
Dude, he
and he
hated-
was picky too.
All candies except for Lifesavers.
Yo, the worst.
I
He
swear to
loved
God, maybe
Lifesavers.
just Life and Orange Mentos. He wouldn't eat anything else.
You know, I think my biggest problem is when I overthink everything and I just supposed to be happy and I supposed to be okay, but for some reason is that I don't feel so good and I don't understand why. So that make me cry and that make me so unhappy. So I hope you can help me with that just a little bit. I love you so much.
I love you so much, Janet.
She put on a good happy face for the video.
I
though, I'll
want
tell you
her
that.
to tell me a nighttime story.
Yes.
I love how
She's
she
the
speaks.
best.
She's the best.
But I think she's dealing with a classic thing. I think being like,
being her
being
age
young
too.
is
Yeah,
tough.
being young is hard.
it's such a tough, and all I did was overthink. God damn it. I just mixed it with overthink and overdrink. So overdrink.
of a drink. Okay, yes.
What do you do so late at night?
I just, staying up watching TV with this girl that I'm talking to, or playing
Oh,
video games with you.
oh. If you'll remember, Justin was on the dating episode.
I was.
And he nowadays with COVID, you date over the phone. So he'll
Okay.
go, "We're gonna watch a movie tonight." B.
No, I know. I'm trying to play Warzone with him, bro. And he's like,
But
I gotta
isn't
watch
that-
The Sopranos. I was like, you don't have to watch The Sopranos. He's like, no, you don't understand. I gotta FaceTime this girl and watch The Sopranos
It's
with
not
this girl.
FaceTime. It's literally just 3, 2, 1, go.
That's
Watch it
weirder.
at the same time. One of her love languages is quality time, so I'm giving her quality time.
Okay.
The only thing that saved me was you, truly, because you said you like gave me the blessing to go to the emergency room, and you didn't act like I was crazy.
Whoa.
Because the whole time you're like, I'm fucking crazy. I was like, I'm
That's how
gonna
you
be.
feel.
I
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna be in a psych ward like this.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh no, dude, I've had this. Go ahead, get your medicine. Go ahead." And
It's a few hours of an
you have
absolute
no
nightmare.
idea what that did for me.
Wow.
You have no. And your girlfriend was over. Not girlfriend, but there was a girl there.
Oh yeah, she was very pleasant about it too.
She was so nice about it because she knew she was a classic college student with anxiety.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my God, yes, I know how you feel." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Nice to meet you." And like went to the emergency room. It was the worst day ever, but the best because you made it so it was okay. So thank you.
Love you, dude.
Love you, dude.
I'm glad that my terrible ways worked out for the best.
You save people.
So then when I after graduation, I moved to New York 2 weeks later with zero planned. And I was like, I landed in New York and I was like, okay, well, you've just failed on a massive scale. Whatever happens next is whatever.
Yeah.
Like it is a freedom that I don't wish everybody to have that level of an experience, but the freedom of failure, I do wish everybody to have, because it will open up your world in a way that you're like, okay, well, if this fails,
what else do I
what's
have
the
to
next thing?
lose? Yeah.
Great. I can come back from anything. Unless you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Failure is amazing.
Right.
And it's like, anytime anybody asks me for advice or any direction or anything I'm like, fail. Do not be afraid of failure. Failure will be your ticket to where you want to go.
Working on failure.
Oh, okay. We can play
I
with that.
like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Also, I think that I have visions sometimes, and I think I'm super special because most of my visions come true. And I can like see things that happened and then they happen. Even down to subtle things where I'm like, the other day I was like, I had a nightmare that I was going to be exposed to COVID, and then I gave it to my whole family. The next day, I was exposed to COVID. So
you
I was
had
like,
that dream? I didn't know
I had that dream the night before.
Whoa.
I had a vision of me like accepting my Grammy, and I saw what it looked like and felt like. And I was in a taxi cab ride fading away, and I saw that, and I got so excited, and it didn't feel like a daydream. It felt like something different. It was weird. I never told anyone. And then in that moment when I won the Grammy, it was the exact same picture. And I was like, oh my goodness, like colors, everything. I don't know. So...
Bliss, I love hearing this because you are clearly highly sensitive, intuitive, potentially psychic. I believe we all have that in our DNA.
I ran the New York City Marathon.
You did it, brother.
Want to touch it?
I
Metal?
want to touch it.
It's the metal.
It's so big and real. It's just like my Grammy ones.
Dude, imagine being an Olympic gold medalist.
That's what you are.
It's kind of how I felt walking around the city the next day I was wearing it. I like forced JoJo to wear it. I was like, come on. You
She
gotta
wasn't gonna?
She was just like,
I'd wear it every day
nerds.
for at least
She's
a
calling
week.
me in bed nerds. I was like, you're a nerd.
She's a nerd.
We wore it everywhere and they were like, hey, good fucking job, dude.
Yeah. New Yorkers are going to love that.
I cannot recommend this experience.
Oh, yeah. So how was it, buddy?
Not good.
Not good.
My nightmare.
Who'd you call at mile 16?
I called you. You brought me back to life.
Oh, that was like minutes.
You don't have anything going on in your life? What is it every day? You just wake up with a kid and that's what you do?
Oh my god.
You like play with Riley and then hand him off to Daryl and he like changes him and stuff?
Oh my god.
No, I'm super busy.
Right.
I'm taking a slight break right now before we get into studio
good.
making songs.
I like your new move of like work really hard and then take a little break right after.
Yes.
I think it's better for you.
Yes, I need that emotionally, mentally.
Until you put out the album, then it's like game over and then you got to just go ham for what, a year?
Then it's goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just constant fear and anxiety of like, how do I get these people to like me? We're just the outsiders,
That was
you know?
the hardest change, I think.
How do you guys look back on that change now, though? Do you look
very
back on
grateful.
Worth it.
Very
grateful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
worth
like
it.
the most common denominator of change is that
Right.
it's like petrifying and so scary because of the unknown. But 99% of the time, that change brings a much better version of ourselves.
100%.
Yeah, like
you have
my
to.
favorite thing in life as an adult is do things that scare you
Yeah.
because
Yes.
something good will always come of it.
But
And
that was a
my
change
first.
in who you were that happened like in the last 3 years.
Mhm.
So like
Yeah.
do things that
I would say
scare.
you're a
I feel
whole
like you
different
went
person,
and you were
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna like embrace this world of I'm doing things that scare me. How did
Yeah.
you even come to that?
Oprah. What are we eating for Christmas?
I get the menu at the last minute and I got to run around and try to find a I think there's going to be some kind of pheasant, which will be
a pheasant.
Sort of freshly plucked pheasant.
What does the Grinch eat? Something
Glass.
Glass. Trash.
Glass and trash.
Very nice.
Do you think you'll ever retire from cooking on Christmas?
Yeah, someday I hope, but you know.
I could order in food.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we'll just fucking cater it.
I'll cater it, bruh.
Oh my God, call it in. No, I mean that's fine. It's only 2 pieces of meat that I'm done. I don't really have to, do dessert, and I don't have to do sides. Mama does all that,
You should bring food this year, Ryan.
Yes, I should.
From Gauchins.
From Gauchins.
Something great. No, you didn't go.
I was with a babysitter.
I think he was 3. I think he was like 3. He was very young. And I put his flippers on, his snorkel and a mask, and I put him in the water. Go. And he took off.
Hitting the wheels.
Everybody on the boat's going like, hey, are you comfortable with that? I says, yeah, he doesn't know he can't swim. He's good.
He doesn't know he can't swim.
I get in the water and catch up to him, and he'd be like 40 feet of water and go,
I was talking all day under there.
turtle, Yeah, they were people on the boat were freaking out, but he was trucking. He was just going. He thought he was in a big bathtub, so he was fine.
The biggest bathtub ever.
Of all time, I was stoked.
Was that being a good dad?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Yeah, because you just believed in him.
People on the boat weren't too
you
sure about it.
believed in him.
Yeah, I was a believer, baby. Go.
Yeah, go.
So
We've been together for 5 years, and we're also like that weird couple that's not very common, but like after day 1, we were together every single day, and by day 6, we were like, I'm in love with you, and by day 11, he was on tour with us and like basically living with me. So
you're lesbians.
That's what my mom says. My mom's like, you two are lesbians, and I was like, we are. We moved in.
100%. That's
I've
so
never heard
funny.
of this. What is this?
Because
What is
lesbians are like, I'm in love with you, like day 2.
Because there's no guy pushing back against the commitment.
There's
So
no
you've got
guy.
2 women.
Daryl's a lesbian.
You've got 2 women
I'm
who've
so
been
glad you said
socialized
it.
to nest together. I had
That's
to. I mean, you
dude.
lobbed me a softball on that one. Thank you.
Quickly
I'm
turned into
so
my
glad you
favorite
said
episode.
it.
Yeah, I think this is what I'm missing in my diet. I do take vitamins, but I do not take probiotics.
I'm telling you, you got to text me tomorrow when you poop.
Okay.
Yeah. Me too. Ryan texts me too.
Let's everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this, your first
A
one?
menstrual cycle.
Oh, yeah. Is it your first one?
It's my second one since birth.
Damn.
Since I had a baby.
I thought it was like a monthly thing.
It is a monthly thing.
But it's been like 6. Isn't your child 6 months old?
Right. But when you stop breastfeeding, which I stopped around 4 months, then you got to wait for it to come back. And it's just a surprise.
Wow. What an awesome surprise.
What an awesome surprise. But now I'm back like clockwork.
What does it feel like?
Miserable. I can actually buy a machine to show you what it feels like. I'm going to do that.
Rather not.
We're going to do that.
So my question is, how do I enter the dating scene as a 25-year-old who's never really dated anyone before because they were infatuated with someone for 10 years?
Just get out there, have fun. Get out there, have fun, make some friends.
You got any dating advice?
I would go to church. You could pick up a lot of women at church, man.
Wow.
There we go.
Nice women.
Sunday
Speaking
fun
of
day,
church,
baby.
Here's Will.
Do you think open relationships are, what's your opinion on them? Do you think they're easy? Would you think they're easy? I don't know if you've ever had one, but, let me know, because discuss it. Please just do it. Discuss it for me.
I fucking love you,
Ciao
Will.
for now.
Ciao for now. I fucking love him so much. Me first.
This side's going to say closed.
Well,
not open.
Well, listen. I think whatever floats your boat, do it. Do whatever makes you happy.
Of course.
True, I am the Grinch.
You are the Grinch.
My heart grows every day.
Yeah, but you're already like the sober Grinch, the Grinch at the end of the movie, who's nice and happy.
He
sings.
I don't know the rest.
Yeah, you're
Christmas, yeah.
Oh my God, this makes so much sense. So last Christmas we did this, and you were drinking,
yeah,
and you were like the evil Grinch, and now you're the sweet Grinch from after.
Oh, only takes a year. Scottish.
The headline in literally every paper in Arizona was Bruce loses $1 million.
Holy shit.
We lost a little over. I like to say
A
we
little
spent.
over.
We spent a little over $1 million to make this dream come true. And this, we had over 1,000 student volunteers. We gave people the experience of a lifetime.
Of a lifetime.
I mean, these concerts sound crazy.
They were crazy. And I actually remember I got to stand in the pit next to Kelly Clarkson watching Jay-Z. And she's like, I've never seen him before. And I was like, I love you.
My God.
I know. It was crazy.
Does she know that now? Have you mentioned that to her?
No. Hasn't come back up. One day I hope to discuss it with both Kelly and Jay.
Yes.
Mr. Z. I don't know what to call him.
Mr. Z. Also, I learned something incredible from my therapist the other day, who I still think you need to meet.
See, I'm never going to do it because this is how
Fine.
This is how you
I'll
do
get
it.
you a different one. I'll get you another.
No, it's just that you're the
Okay, well,
most
listen to what she said.
annoying.
Sorry,
if I
sorry.
do get a therapist, you'll never know about it. That's how this is gonna go down because it's just like
okay, so
you're
Pepe's
so
like,
annoying.
and that's on period. You bitch, I can see you.
Holy
Let's
shit!
see where you on. Look how all the dogs are on you.
Yeah,
I-
they transitioned.
listen, the dogs love me. This is what it is. Rue's behind me if you can't see her. They're
like
my dogs now. I take care of them. I don't keep them in a little room all day, all night.
Listen, I don't either. Anyways.
Where's Biggie right now?
In a little room.
Oh my God! I thought it was gonna be small
You
and
burp
cute.
more than us for sure. You have
We gotta
manlier
cut that
burps
out.
than I do. No, you keep that.
That was
in.
a wet one.
So through therapy and medication and the help of my doctors, I'm 3 years free of any symptoms of my medical conditions,
Wow.
3 years free of any panic attacks, and I'm now a licensed therapist. I graduated with my master's in mental health counseling in May. And I'm really excited to see where this takes me. And I want to thank you guys for doing this podcast because I think it'll give a lot of people hope and encourage people to continue working on it. I love you both.
I love
Dude,
you.
how awesome is that, right?
She's so cute.
So badass.
Yes,
Because it's
makeup.
like,
yeah.
she was at the lowest of the lows, and it's like, I don't know how to live my life. I don't know if I could do what I want to do because it's crippling.
Yep.
And she just fucking faced it, bounced back with the help of.
Took her lowest, made it her highest. I don't
Yes.
know how to say that
Well,
correctly, but you know
yeah,
what
it's
I'm
somewhere
saying.
there.
It's in there. Basic
Got
bitch.
Dr. Phil on full blast.
Yeah, I like to learn. I like to learn about. I think I would be like in school learning about psychology if I wasn't a musician. I'm obsessed with people and how they think and feel. Because perception is reality.
Perception is reality.
Perception is reality. That's true, isn't it? You can't control how you're feeling.
It is.
I'm really getting into it now. And that's real. I had to bring that up in my life the other day. I said, perception is reality.
Perception is reality.
He also says if it walks like a duck, sounds like a duck, looks like a duck, it's probably a duck. And he's talking about, like, you know, if he looks like an alcoholic, if he seems like he's probably an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Are you completely sober?
Yes.
Yes.
Except for nicotine.
Yeah, no, I hear that. So abstinence, that's very admirable.
Oh, wait, what?
Thank you.
Abstinence too? Is that
No.
From
Abstinence
drugs and
from alcohol.
Oh, I was like, you don't do sex?
No.
I was like, wow,
No.
good for you. You okay?
One addiction at a time.
Yeah.
That's how you interpret your dreams. They're not meant to be. In very rare cases, they can be literal. That's a very different category. But the great majority of cases, they are symbolic and psychological. If you dream of a car, for example, it's your direction in life. It's not an actual car that you need to go and buy. And if you're in the car, are you a passenger or are you driving your own car? That's really, your dreaming mind's talking to you. Because if you're a passenger, it wants you to be in the driving seat. It's sending you all these signals, and people just need to learn to think like poets, think like artists. Go back to English literature at school, where you had to go through each line. That's prophetic fallacy, that's association, that's metaphor. That's how you decode your dreams. And just understanding that can be life-changing, because what you find then is your dreams are offering you, brainstorming for you and offering you perspectives on your waking life you wouldn't think of when logic and reason are squashing your intuition when you're awake. Because your intuition is unchained at night.
Were you not whispering like pretend tales in his ear?
Nothing. I said, "Ooh, look at the pages," and he was like, Okay.
He just loves paper.
Actor. Yeah. Also, I've never read a book to him yet. So that was his first book.
That was his first book.
Yeah.
An
sad.
empty book.
He can't understand it. He'll rip the pages up. Yeah. I gotta read soon.
When do you have to start reading to him?
They say do it like very young, like months ago.
So like 10. He's coming up to 10 months pretty soon, right?
Right. I could have started when he was
Go
an
get
infant.
Go get a book.
I got
Good
books.
Night
I
Moon.
just,
That was
like,
our favorite.
He just
Remember
wants
Good
his
Night Moon?
bottle, and he just wants like no one to bother him. Like every time we were outside at the pool in the summer, it was like, cool, come eat your hot dogs and chips and ketchup. Like,
and
that
like,
was like every day.
6-pack of Capri Suns.
Yeah, like 30 Capri Suns.
Bro, you would leave the wrappers everywhere.
I was
You were
alone.
GT's nightmare.
I was GT's nightmare.
I did too, for sure.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
both of us. Like most hair.
I don't know
definitely-
why. When I look back,
You guys
it's
are
so
just drinking this
disrespectful.
fucking
I
Don.
would throw it on the floor. I don't even remember
would
doing
do
it, but I
that, like,
remember being caught.
Think of your dreams as thoughts of your heart, because during
Yeah.
the day our hearts don't get a look in because our head is running the show, but our heart notices things that our head misses and doesn't allow. But at night, you see, our heart can really talk to us and get us to really reflect on what matters. And your dream will tell you what you don't know already. Your dreams will tell you what you don't know, but you need to know. That's another important thing.
Wow. He's the nice Grinch.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, bye, cuties. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye. God damn it. I'm just sitting here like,
This is your idea to be the Grinch.
well, I thought we would like give him a heads up like it's Christmas. He's going to be the Grinch. I didn't know that.
Did we not give him a heads up that we're Grinch? No?
No.
Didn't.
I still like being single. I don't know why. Like Meghan, I feel like she shames me all the time of like, you should have a girlfriend. You should get married. You should do this. I kind of like what I'm doing and I feel okay with myself.
You know,
I do that.
Yeah, you do all the time.
Did you know that you shamed? Did you know that you shamed that he feels shamed?
No, I think that I've been trying to encourage him to go to therapy. He's very against it. So he's now because
I'm only against it because you say it so much.
That he thinks I'm nagging, and I just like I have the greatest relationship of all time, and he's my best friend. And I look at it and I'm like, man, I wish my brother had someone like this. You know, I wish there was a female version of Daryl.
Also, Meghan has zero patience.
Yeah.
So it's like I also want those things for your brothers, but like I know it'll happen for them when it happens.
Eventually,
for them.
yeah.
time,
In
yes,
due
it
time,
is.
just like anything.
It's
She's
just
very
any new girl that
you
comes in,
gotta-
she's like, oh my god, they've got to meet everybody, and we have to.
My mom's like it too, though. My mom will like be like, "Oh my God, you know what? Ryan should marry Haley Steinfeld. That would be gorgeous."
Dude, she's so out of my league.
You're living in line with who you truly are. And when you do that, when you actually be who you truly are, the universe brings magic to you. A lot of people's unhappiness is because they're not being true to who they are. If you want a happy life, you've got to believe what you're doing every day is authentically you.
I think that's why my life has
that
gotten better.
Isn't it gotten better?
Yeah.
This is my favorite episode of all
Well,
time.
I was just like a party boy for the last 10 years. And
Really?
towards the last few years, I'm like kind of over this. This doesn't feel real. You know, it's nothing, it's like quick hits of dopamine, not fulfilling. Like there's no long-term goodness from this. I'm kind of sick of these people in my circles. And I would always tell like Daryl, like, oh, by 30, I'll just sober up and everything's going to be great. And I was like, why do I have to wait till then? You know, maybe I could just sober up now and everything can get better now. And it has. I mean,
You sound just like very similar to Russell Brand, actually, when I spoke to him.
I saw that
Whoa.
interview. It was amazing. We're tired. Let me hold a
tired.
baby.
Yeah. So we got Riley
This is the
coming
first
in here.
episode with Riley on it.
Oh, very true. Look at that.
my son.
Here we go.
Who's this? Is this Momo?
Is he petrified?
Momo?
So we got Riley staring at Dr. Phil in the eyes.
I think he's
here.
more scared
Hi.
of you. Is that Batman? Do you
It's
know? You don't
me.
even know what Batman is.
Ryan.
This is a cute outfit.
Oh,
Doggy
hi.
Soka.
We got
Okay,
Soka.
Soka.
Oh, yep.
Okay, Soka.
Say it's on the opposite end. You're getting broken up with, and you're like, this was my person. What is happening? How do I even like bounce back from this? What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
You feel helpless, and you're like crushed. and you just like
You preparing?
there's no way out of this feeling.
Oh, you talk to me.
Nope.
Ryan, that was such a great question. And I hate it when people answer questions by saying that, but that legitimately was. So what I wish we could have exit surveys with our partners. Like, I wish my clients could have their exes fill out an exit survey so I could get it, so I could see what the problem is. I mean, I can almost always figure out what the problem was, but it'd be so much easier for those people who aren't in therapy to at least get some takeaways. This is why it didn't work out. You were too this or not enough this. I didn't like it when you did this.
I feel like that came into clutch with your whole career. I mean, you went from just like this songwriter on the couch in Nashville.
Shy
You're
girl.
like, I don't like people. I'm not a star. I'm just a songwriter. They can do the songs. And then L.A. Reid was just like, that you are it. And you're like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
And I would see you. I'm like, how are you doing this? You're like, I don't know. I'm terrified. And I can see it. Watching All About the Bass music video, I watched it recently. And I was just like, oh my God, she's terrified. But only like we would know that, right? You see her music videos now, and it's just like she's running the show. But that All About That Bass, you're just like pure fear.
Pure fear. And I remember someone on set was screaming, Katy Perry, because he thought I was as good as Katy Perry. And I was like, fear. And then I was like, be Katy Perry. Like, no, I was.
It was just like you and Mom.
The scariest day. Till the minute they were like, and that's a wrap. I was like.
Did you get a little tear out? Some tears of like.
I scream cried in the car with Mom and called Dad. And I said, Dad, I did it. I'm a star. Scream cried.
Awesome.
Change.
Working on